Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense will have first crack at this one. And we get our first look at Jeremiah Cobb. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tigers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. We get a look at the guy the quarterback will be looking for, T.J. Moore. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field goal? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Brown will throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's caught. It's Johnson. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The run inside. It's Cobb. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Running inside. It's Cobb. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll give it to Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Clemson will send the punt team out. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Brown wants to pass. Finds his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Cobb. Heading to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Right back to the well. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles, and make...
Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Auburn! for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The run inside. It's Johnson. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Plows through the defense. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Works the middle of the field. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. First down for this offense. The option, the keeper, fighting off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. At that time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yard.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got it behind the line. It's Kane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Cobb. Spins away from the defense. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. Here's a heat. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. From the gun, using his legs to buy some time. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
And the Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Right back to him on the ground. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go.
Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, and not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone for 6.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
The run inside. It's Johnson. Makes it past the marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
The handoff to Johnson. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. A little screen to the running back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Could be an outing. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Running inside. It's Cobb. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The throw. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, it's Cobb. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, they make the big tackle.
Barrels ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Off the play fake on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Maybe a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Nimrod. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback.
He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Really good job on the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Two minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically, already over 100 yards rushing, but look at the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Johnson. Fights off the defender. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.